Hello, everybody. My name is Ed. I'm in my armchair, and the smoking lamp is not lit. And what is going on here? Hold on a second. It must be a Monday. Hello, everybody. My name is Ed. I'm in my armchair, and the smoking lamp is lit. This is Cobb Tuesday of Pipe Week. And guess what I'm smoking? My favorite Cobb. Look at this guy. Is it a beauty? It is Beauteous Megamus Maximus. I love it. Now, you may be thinking, that's not a Cobb, but it is. But I'll tell you what I did. A lot of work. As you know, I have set up in another room, kind of a shop. Well, not a shop, but a workspace to clean my pipes, reconditioning. When the days when I used to buy a bunch from eBay, maybe even staining them. And anyway, I have a lot of stuff. And I worked very hard on this Cobb. I shaped it. I definitely sanded it. I put these 4 stars on it on purpose to make it look like it's a Sassini 4-star, but it's not. It's a Cobb. I even, and don't tell anybody because this might be against copyright laws, but I even engraved in the bottom of this Sassini to fool everybody. So, are you fooled? Well, you probably should be. Anyway, that's what I did. So, I'm going to tell you a little story about my grandfather, my dad's father. He was a pipe smoker. He was an old codger because he had basic pipes that I'm sure he just bought, at a grocery store. Very simple. I know that his favorite tobacco was Prince Albert. That's where I've learned to love Prince Albert. And I actually do. This is one of the things I did on the Codger Challenge a couple years ago. A whole month of just Prince Albert. And I'll tell you, if I ever truly want to have a just comfort pipe smoke, I will get one of my first pipes, possibly one of the pipes from my dad, and Prince Albert. That's when I just need to feel the need to just have a comfortable smoke. So anyway, back to my grandfather. Avid pipe smoker, always had it in his mouth when he was working, when he was doing everything. And he smoked mainly when it comes to inside, in his basement. Now, my grandfather basically passed away when I was 11. So it's all just childhood memories of him. But the one thing about his basement was that he had smoked for so many years. I mean, he had this house he built the house that he lived in. About the time I was born is when they moved in there. And my parents moved into their old house, which was part of a row houses a block away. But this house, this basement, definitely had this scent to it. As I had said many a times, my grandfather basically ghosted his basement with so much pipe smoking. And so when you have something like this, when you can have memories that are kicked off by memories of smell. Boy, in the fall, definitely just the temperature, the way the sun is located, the leaves turning. You just kind of go back. Your body can actually have memories or kick off memories. And when it comes to smells, scents, my grandfather's basement definitely had this scent to it. And I have two older sisters, and I can still remember us playing in the basement while my grandfather would be in there. And then, of course, just hanging out with my grandfather. So the strong memory from that time, from that place, really hit me. And I couldn't figure out what it was. I mean, I knew it had to do with pipe smoking. I knew that it was Prince Albert, but that wasn't quite it. Anyway, about 6-7 years ago, in those days, I smoked my pipe. Usually, again, I smoke maybe 2 to 3, maybe 4 bowls in the evening. I always run a pipe cleaner through them. So if I didn't have a pipe cleaner throughout the smoke, I still would have one when I opened or cleaned it up. One a pipe cleaner through it, and then also through the bowl. So at least one pipe cleaner. But usually, in the mid-smoke, another pipe cleaner. And those would go in my ashtray. And at the end of the day, I would take the ashtray and take all of the pipe cleaners out. And I had a tiny waste bucket that had a lid to it, kind of a swivel lid. And that's where I'd put the pipe cleaners. So anyway, and I've had that for quite a while. Didn't really hit me as anything major. But one time, this this bucket, basically, waste bucket, I went to clean it out, and it was full. I mean, the pipe cleaners had been there for quite a while. It was full, so I took the lid off, and it just hit me. The smell of all these tobaccos, the pipe cleaners, been there for a while, so quite stale, quite what you would call bleh, okay? But that hit me first time ever. That hit me as that's the smell of my grandfather's basement. That old, sour, old tobacco, burnt tobacco. Because my grandfather, and I don't know this for a fact, but my grandfather, I'm sure, didn't just throw pipe cleaners away on a daily basis. He might have had a few in a waste bucket also, and that predominated the smell. But just the waste, the smell that hit me on that day was like, that is my grandfather's basement. Oh. And of course, brought up so many memories of him. Because we used to go visit him. Have a 2-week vacation to Christmas, 2 weeks in the summer. And for quite a few years, he actually would come out to us where we were living in West Virginia and stay for maybe a month or so. So of all of my grandparents, he's the one I knew the most, loved the most. So, just a good memory. And I'll tell you what, I hope you have some good memories like that too, because it is special. And it might not be pipe tobacco or tobacco, it might be cigars, or maybe they don't even smoke. But there's some thing that kicks off memories. And I hope you do have them. And now, for your viewing pleasure, little blasts from the past, I present Dr. Bo and the Captain's greatest hits. Or hit. Well, here I am with the lads. They're going to show me how to blend, or how they blend tobacco. Okay, put down my pipe. Well, welcome armchair. The captain's ready. So the first thing we're going to do is get the base of this blend. We're going to go with a Red Virginia. Armchair, Dr. Bo, we ready to start? Yeah, real good, real good. Yeah, Captain, I don't like that. Let's go with a white Virginia. Okay. Okay. A white Virginia. Yeah. Much better. That's much better. That's much better. Next, we're going to do a burley. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Needs a little bit more of something else. Let's not put as much burley in, a little bit less burley. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll give us room for our next ingredient. How about a little much better. Ooh, yeah. Perique. Let's try perique. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. No. Let's try a little bit less perique. No, that's not quite right. Forget the perique. Let's go with a Latakia. No, I think that might be too much Latakia. Okay, the final way. Oh, how about some black Cavendish? Very nice. Oh, I think that's great. There we have it. That's our process for blending tobaccos. Thank you, Cap. Armchair. Cavendish. Little burley. White Virginia. I like it. Call it Captain's Dilemma. Back to you guys. There you have it. Master blenders. Thank you, guys. Getting back to my armchair now. See you over there. Well, I hope you like this. Remember to hit the like button. Especially do it for me, but everybody else. Hopefully I'll get a lot of videos for this pipe week. So I hope we have fun with it. And of course, remember, if you didn't like this, you can't get to heaven. So may your smoking lamp always be lit. Take care out there.